Bayeux dates back to Roman times. In the Middle Ages, it gained prominence with the construction of the cathedral by Bishop Odo, the half-brother of William the Conqueror. Its famous tapestry of embroidered cloth depicts the events of the Roman conquest of England in 1066. Bayeux was also the first village liberated by the Allies during the D-Day invasion. Most of its architecture was spared during the war. Today, it's a popular tourist destination and only 30 minutes from Omaha Beach. The cathedral was consecrated July 14, 1077, in the presence of William the Conqueror himself. On the site of an earlier church, it was named Cathedral of Notre Dame, Cathédrale de Notre Dame, and was dedicated to the Virgin Mary. Later, in 1170, a chapel inside was dedicated to Sir Thomas Becket, the Archbishop of Canterbury, following his martyrdom in 1170.
Festivals were crucial to both religious and secular life by bringing people into the local villages to celebrate such things as local customs, communal meals, harvests, music, dancing, and offerings to ensure future prosperity. They also included parades, masquerades, general rivalry with jousting events, and storytelling about strange forest creatures and the strong spirit of nature. Artisans would gather to show their skills on how they contributed to society or the debauchery of it. Probably a little gossiping went on as well. The Freedom Tree, as it's called, still proudly stands in the grounds of the churchyard. It was planted right after the end of the French Revolution. The freed peasants would proudly parade their livestock through the streets, proving their loyal service to the lords and cardinals, the wealthy landowners during that time. And of course, we can't forget the women of nobility who were pawned off by their families to ensure that the assets always stayed in the families. The senses were also heightened by music of the medieval Norman times throughout Europe. During those times, dancing took place in the streets and taverns, as well as lordly courts and princely banquets. Songs by fairies singing about sacred forests, and some musicians took inspiration on their ancient instruments, conjuring up the dark side of life.
From the magic of the medieval period to the modern age, Bayeux is truly a place to experience.